Marriott Hilton has expressed interest in the St. Augustine Airport. That's what the developer says. That's what a developer from the Marriott Hilton. But they say they have to complete a market study first. This is going to be land, I believe, not the whole airport.
All right.
Troy's looking at me perplexed.
Marriott and Hilton don't go together. They're two separate groups.
Well, maybe it's Marriott or Hilton. Maybe
Marriott
it's both
or
of them.
Hilton.
Okay.
One of the two.
One of the big dogs.
It's a developer who's trying to bring in one of those, maybe? Okay.
That could be it. See, this is exactly why we have you in. For
Thank you.
government
I
stuff
know.
and hotels.
I saw the way the neck turned, and I was like, ooh, he's got something to say.
As soon as I read it, I'm like, what is Troy scrutinizing over here?
No, you read it as one, and they're two separate. So it's Marriott slash Hilton is looking.
Okay.
So it's a developer who's trying to bring in a brand like that.
The Marriott and Hilton hotel chains have expressed interest in developing land owned by the St. Johns County Airport Authority. If you would have just let me get to the first line, Troy. During a meeting on Monday, John Joyce, principal of development of the Joyce Development Group in Jacksonville, informed the board about the potential project at the Northeast Florida Regional Airport. Joyce mentioned that representatives from Hilton and Marriott showed interest after a recent industry convention. However, both hotel chains emphasized the need for a comprehensive market study before moving forward. The Airport Authority has been collaborating with Joyce Development to explore development opportunities, including hotels and other businesses on the property. Joyce plans to suggest potential groups for the market study, including one with experience in Daytona Beach.
They don't know.
We want to be more like Daytona Beach.
Yeah,
We're headed that way.
way.
Sounds like an executive director is going outside to an outside developer before we're having a conversation with somebody inside the town.
Yeah.
Well, the airport
Guess what,
authority.
Joyce? You got put on the list.
Ooh.
You're on the list. The airport authority has been, although the date for the workshop has not been set, Joyce is optimistic about the projects. Once the market study is complete, Joyce Development will engage with hotel brands to connect with developers for ground lease transactions and structuring deals with the airport authority. John Joyce, known for projects like Tapestry Park, the Shops of Bartram Walk in Jacksonville, and had previously proposed a complex development called Compass Point, stupid name, for the airport property. However, now he aims to bring more manageable, discrete development. How's a hotel discrete development? Hotel right there at the airport is not discrete development. Opportunities to the authority, hoping to be compensated by prospective tenants or developers. First of all, it would be kind of nice to have a hotel next to the airport for people who are flying in, right? The airport's got a lot of land in that neighborhood. The airport owns half of that neighborhood that's back there.
Quite a bit, and they own across US 1 some of the area over there, too.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, let's not put up any high-rises right across from the small runways.
Yeah, let's make this a motel.
We've had enough problems with takeoffs and landings out there. Let's not put a giant structure in the way.
Yeah, they might need a bumper.
But back,
a lot of flying schools out there.
I'd put a bumper.
Back in the neighborhoods might be reasonable. But Troy, I'm a little concerned, like you are, that they're going to an outside group for this instead of keeping
they're
it
talking
local.
to somebody from Jacksonville before they even come and talk to anybody in the hospitality industry here.
Right, that understands this stuff. Yeah, so, St. Augustine Airport crushing it again.
I know.
Yeah, just lots of missteps. They had their executive director resign a couple of weeks ago again.
Yeah, they got a new one now, or no? Anybody know?
Interim. I mean, it's been
Interim,
there have been more interims over the past few years than anything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what we could see a hotel popping up over there. Yeah, they do.
No, you can't.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think this is going to happen at all?
Yeah, and Blake made a great point. They can't keep an airline.
Right.
So,
well, it's a little different than an airline.
Yeah. Who's going to stay there?
We were doing better with two executive directors ago.
The people that fly in there,
Yeah.
you think they're going to stay there, or are they going to stay at the Casa Monica, the Hilton, or the Renaissance?
Right.
Yeah,
Those
true.
type of people.
True.
You know,
Yeah.
they're not
Right.
going to stay at the airport hotel that's not close to the historic area. They flew
No,
in.
they get off the plane. They get in a nice SUV. They take them bada bing, bada boom. There, that's
Yeah,
nice.
they're
Yeah.
right-
Maybe they're
right
trying to
downtown.
position themselves to get another airline.
For something, yeah, of a different.
You know, maybe
different
it's
type of
more
crowd.
palatable for another airline if we have a hotel that can actually put people up after their flights. I don't know.
I don't know either. I have no
Yeah.
idea.
I'm trying to help the airport authority.
I do know.
Okay.
Well, you put the. I just don't want that tax to come onto us, right? Isn't that like a thing that we're trying to make sure?
Yeah, they've stayed off the tax rolls, and they've
Right.
done that for over a decade now. They've stayed off the tax rolls, which is really nice because I remember there was a little tiny section at the bottom, just like mosquito control and everything else, that they were on our tax rolls, and they've been off the tax rolls for a while. So let's keep it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, the thing that I'm frustrated with is they talk to an outside developer when we're kind of the ones that funded the whole development and how they were able to buy all that land.
Yeah, they bought up a bunch of it about 15 or so years ago. I was working for Rick's parents' company, CDR, at that time, and we did a lot of the demolition of a lot of those homes back there after the airport bought it up, and they bought a ton. They bought a bunch of land back there, man.
And,
so they've got room to use it, but
doing a land lease makes it tough on a developer too. So there'll be some challenges with it that if I don't see this happening like tomorrow.
Right. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see how.
I wonder if it's in the area where
they're.
they're moving those depots. Because they're moving those to Hastings. Remember we talked about this with Jenna?
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's that area. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if that area alone is
that's going to free up that
but there
space.
is,
but maybe
but there
that's
is
all.
plenty of space back there.
Yeah,
for sure,
Yeah.
to make this happen.
They own quite a bit of the south part of the airport there.
They do?
Where that neighborhood is. So
Okay.
I'm assuming, my assumption is it's somewhere in that area.
Okay.
Unless it's they own, quite a few acres across the street too, because at some point they talked about expanding the airport and actually diverting US 1 through their property and getting, making the airport bigger. So
Yeah, that was the plan when we were working on it. So we'll see how it works out. Hey.